I was at a friend's house at a sleepover when they first announced it. We stayed up late to see when they were going to announce it, and then we got up really, really early to watch the whole thing, and we were really happy. I always thought of myself as being in the Olympics and imagined myself, but I never really thought I could do it until a couple of years ago when I realized that we could have the Olympics. There was a chance in Vancouver getting the Olympics.
Out of our whole mountain, I was the top Nancy Green, or top of my age group and above. Other than the point of having to buy all these new equipment, and not equipment, but
facilities,
all these different places for different events, that'll be tough, but yeah, it's good for a good cause.
If they really buckle down and they do their dryland training and attend as many summer camps as they can, ski up on the glaciers, there's a good chance that they could make BC team, possibly a national team, and if all goes well, they'll make the Olympics. Justin Hato is one of the top Nancy Green racers for his age in the province. Sebastian's had a knee injury over the last year, so he's
Doing extremely well.
He's doing extremely well considering the injury he's had, so he's got a bit of a makeup here to do this year. And we're just waiting for him to get his knee back in shape.
98-year-old couple that lived down the street was literally tossed the day before Expo started so that they could raise the rent 600%.
When it comes to the homeless, it's a sad situation that they're in, but I don't think the Olympics really have anything to do with it. If we didn't get the Olympics, they'd be in the same position that they are now. Now that we have the Olympics, there's no money going to be going to them from the federal government, so I don't know where I don't think the Olympics have anything really to do with the homeless.
I remember Expo 86, they made a bunch of promises. Some people make money, some people don't. So I think if you're going to make money, it's okay. But I really don't like the Olympics coming here. A bunch of people coming here all over the world, stay here, raise up property taxes, that probably raise up rents. So I'm not really for the Olympics. Let Toronto have it.
Well, I think, a lot of it, what they're doing here is a total BS. It's not a party for the rich, it's a party for everybody.
Okay.
Because it's supposed to bring together world peace, world unity.
And if you take a look around, you see Tent City where we are, and this is an official protest against the government of Canada because of things like the Olympics and what it will bring. Everybody loves to make money.
Me too.
And it's very difficult to say no to making money, extra money on your rent. For one night, you could get, for the same amount, a whole month's rent before one night in Olympics.
It's not going to help the homeless at all because I was in Calgary for the 1988 Olympics, and I watched how bad the Calgary cops took everybody off the streets for like 3 weeks and put them in a remand center until the Olympics were done. Yeah. Because they didn't want no homeless looking. They didn't want Calgary to look like there was just all a bunch of homeless, a bunch of bums laying all over the place.
I personally think that they're living, if they want to be in Vancouver, there are other people in the same situation as they are that actually go out and they work. They find jobs that may not be very nice jobs, but they're paying nearly $1,000 for a 300 square foot condo, and they're paying this money because they're trying to make a living. There's other people I've seen down at Tent Town that are physically able to work and they can work, they just choose not to be a part of society. And if they're living downtown, the most expensive city in the country, there's other jobs in smaller communities.
All the people that didn't really have a say but are going to be a big part of them, I don't think it's really fair for those people and people who will become homeless and stuff. I think before we really start going for the Olympics, we need to help support all the people that are negative and will lose a bunch of stuff near the Olympics. So that then after they've been all happy, I guess.
In French, it's okay?
Yeah, in French is okay.
One funny. Pedro, Chico, Gonzalez. Je fume mes joints plus vite qu'un rayon laser. Oh, j'aime chanter tout l'été sur la plage. Sous le soleil, on est là tous les après-midi pour voir les damoiselles se faire bronzer. Ah, hey, ah, hey. Hemnere, hemnere, hailana, hailemne, hailemne, hemnere, hamnera, hemnere, hamna.